Once upon a time in the magical land of Dora, there were 15 grand taverns that were known far and wide for their enchanting atmosphere and delicious food and drinks. These taverns were not just places to eat and drink, but were also gathering spots for travelers, adventurers, and locals alike. The first tavern, the Golden Griffin, was known for its golden walls and ornate decorations. It was said that the Griffin's statue at the entrance would come to life at night and protect the tavern from any harm. The second tavern, the Enchanted Oak, was nestled in the heart of the forest and was known for its mystical ambience. The oak tree that grew through the center of the tavern was said to grant wishes to those who whispered their desires to it. The third tavern, the Dragon's Lair, was a favorite among warriors and knights. The walls were adorned with dragon scales and the bar was shaped like a dragon's tail. It was said that the dragon, who once lived in the tavern, had left behind its treasure for all to enjoy. The fourth tavern, the Mermaid's Cove, was located by the sea and was known for its fresh seafood and mermaid-inspired cocktails. The mermaids who frequented the tavern would sing hauntingly beautiful songs that could enchant even the most hardened hearts. The fifth tavern, the Phoenix's Nest, was a place of rebirth and renewal. The walls were adorned with fiery feathers and the air was always warm and inviting. It was said that those who visited the tavern would leave feeling rejuvenated and ready to face any challenge. The sixth tavern, the Unicorn's Horn, was a place of magic and wonder. The unicorn who lived in the tavern was said to grant wishes to those who were pure of heart. The walls were adorned with unicorn tapestries, and the drinks were said to taste like rainbows. The seventh tavern, the Witch's Brew, was a place of mystery and intrigue. The witches who frequented the tavern would brew potions and cast spells for those in need. The atmosphere was always tinged with a hint of danger, but those who dared to enter were rewarded with powerful magic. The eighth tavern, the Goblin's Den, was a place of chaos and mischief. The goblins who lived in the tavern would play pranks on unsuspecting patrons, then steal shiny objects. Despite their mischievous nature, the goblins were always good for a laugh and a good time. The ninth tavern, the Fairy's Garden, was a place of beauty and tranquility. The walls were covered in flowers and vines, and the air was always filled with the sweet scent of nectar. The fairies who lived in the tavern would dance and sing, spreading joy and happiness to all who visited. The 10th tavern, the Troll's Bridge, was a place of strength and endurance. The trolls who frequented the tavern were known for their hearty appetites and love of competition. The tavern was always filled with the sound of laughter and the clinking of tankards. The 11th tavern, the Leprechaun's Pot, was a place of luck and fortune. The leprechauns who lived in the tavern were known for their love of gold and their mischievous nature. Those who visited the tavern were said to be blessed with good luck and prosperity. The 12th tavern, the Siren's Song, was a place of beauty and danger. The sirens who frequented the tavern would sing hauntingly beautiful songs that could lure sailors to their doom. Despite the danger, the tavern was always filled with patrons eager to hear the sirens' enchanting melodies. The 13th tavern, the Wizard's Tower, was a place of knowledge and power. The wizards who lived in the tavern were known for their mastery of magic and their ability to see into the future. Those who visited the tavern were said to leave with newfound wisdom and insight. The 14th tavern, the Ogre's Feast, was a place of indulgence and excess. The ogres who frequented the tavern were known for their hearty appetites and love of feasting. The tavern was always filled with the sound of laughter and the smell of roasting meat. The 15th tavern, The fairy godmother's inn was a place of kindness and compassion. The fairy godmothers who lived in the tavern were known for their ability to grant wishes and help those in need. Those who visited the tavern were said to leave feeling blessed and cared for. And so, the 15 grand taverns of Dora stood as beacons of magic and wonder, drawing in travelers from far and wide to experience their enchanting atmosphere and delicious fare. Each tavern had its own unique charm and allure, making them beloved by all who visited. And in the land of Dora, the taverns were not just places to eat and drink, but were also places of adventure, mystery, and magic.